We are at the Think Tank Museum in Birmingham. We are at a celebration event for the LUDT Challenge.
This is the 4th year that we've run the competition. Each year it's grown and grown, so more and more entries every year. We invite the runners-up and the winners of each of the categories to come and receive their prizes.
Good morning and welcome. Delighted to see you here. Thank you to everybody here for engaging in this challenge. We did a quick count up, and in the 4 years I've been doing this, we're now up to 1,600 entries for this competition. Without further ado, we shall go on to the first of the awards. The packaging category, the runner-up award from Portsmouth School. If Mrs. Craig would kindly come up.
I was really impressed with the research that she undertook as part of her entry. She really considered the material, she really considered the sustainability.
The winner in this category, Sanjita, Emma and Libby.
We're here because we've entered our design and it got shortlisted.
You mean you won?
Yeah. The design is a box. It can be shipped out like with general resources, and then the legs extend out like a tripod and it collects rainwater, and then there's a tap that you stick on with a carbon filter to filtrate water.
I'm always impressed by the entries that tackle humanitarian challenges, the packaging that turns into a water filter. I thought that was very interesting. In the hands of that young imagination, the world is malleable.
The next category, the accessible vehicle. The vehicle runner-up from Watford Grammar School is Alicia McCarthy.
My car has been aimed at the elderly, and I feel like the most important is making it accessible because the elderly are obviously more fragile.
I felt like this was a topic that really interested me. I slept on quite a few different ideas, and then I found like my favourite one and got different people's feedback, which then I incorporated into my final design.
The winner in this category, Toby Davies and Archie McTeer at St Ives School.
As well as making it accessible, we wanted to make it drivable. We used a scooter driving system. Because we used aluminium, it's obviously very light. It is able to go into the scooter class, so they don't need a driving licence to drive it on the road.
We chose the vehicle because we just thought it would be the most challenging to do, but also the easiest to put the research into.
The one that really stood out for me, and it's in my sector in automotive, was the winner in that category. They specified the right alloys, they looked at joining technologies, and they just demonstrated they'd done a great deal of research, and from that understood how aluminium is used in an automotive application.
The final category is the garden building, and the runner-up goes to Chloe James and Georgina Benjamin from Piper's Corner School.
We brainstormed a number of ideas about what we could do, but we eventually settled on an artist studio.
The winner, Finley Hawkins from St Benedict's Catholic High School in Alcester.
I wanted to be an architect, so I've designed it for an architect in their workspace.
What caught my eye, probably a pun intended, was an iPod building construction. Well conceived and well executed, so that was a really eye-catching design.
I was impressed with all of them. They were brilliant. They have fun. I mean, you've seen them today. They're fizzing, they're smiling. And I think also they learn a little bit more about their own skills. It helps to build their confidence, and they see their designs coming to fruition. And I think it gives them a great thrill and a sense of satisfaction, and they come away with a prize today, which is the best of the lot.
The grand prize is a 2-day trip to Milan. Novellus actually operates 2 production facilities there. The winning recipients will be able to travel out there and they'll be able to go around factories. I'm pleased to announce that the grand prize winner is going to be awarded to Sanjita, Emma and Libby from Riverhead High School.
We're not expecting it.
No, really didn't think we would win at all.
I think because it was like a multi-purpose, there was different aspects to it that could have changed it.
Yes, we've entered the competition again. Already got students lined up that possibly will be looking into it next year.
All of the competition winners and runners-up, their products that they've come up with could absolutely be put into production. So it's not just about coming up with a fancy idea, it's actually thinking about how would that be made and is it possible? It's a competition about sustainable design, and I think that's really important to us right now, but for future generations.
If you're thinking of entering next year, you should be as creative as you can. Make it somewhere you'd like to be yourself.
So what was the most enjoyable thing then, Toby?
Finding out that all the hard work we put in actually paid off, and just facing the new challenges.
They're gaining a huge amount of experience, both in terms of interacting with other people, working to tight time scales, having to produce something to a specific plan, and then also presenting it here.
It's opened their eyes to what aluminium is as a material, how diverse it is, where it's used.
It's fascinating what young minds can bring to an area of industry that perhaps is quite mature.